Muammar Gaddafi was born on 7th June 1942 in Sirte, Libya, when the country was still under the colonial rule of the Italians. In 1961, at the age of 19, Gaddafi enrolled in military college and received military training both within Libya and abroad. As a young militant, after graduating from military school, he joined hands with other military officers and began a revolution to remove the leader King Idris, since they were not satisfied with his leadership. As a young leader, Muammar Gaddafi had several role models, but his favorite was the leader of Egypt, Gamal Abdel Nasser. Gaddafi was charismatic and talented and soon rose up the ranks in the military, later becoming the leader of the group of young militants who sought the political change in Libya. Gaddafi got into power through a coup in the year 1969, removing King Idris from leadership. He became the commander-in-chief of the militants who executed the coup, and he was also the chairperson of the new leadership, the Revolutionary Command Council. Muammar Gaddafi became the recognized leader of Libya when he was just 27 years old. As the new leader of Libya, Gaddafi did not like the influence of the Western superpowers. He decided to close down military bases belonging to the American and British soldiers. He also sent away the Italians and Jews who had remained in Libya after the country got its independence. Gaddafi further took control of the oil production and sales, and he ensured that foreign oil exploration companies shared a large percentage of their revenues with the Libyan government. During his leadership, the Human and Infrastructure Development Index of Libya was the highest in Africa and even surpassed that of several countries from the West. Muammar Gaddafi further established a good rapport with Middle East and African countries. He dreamed of a united Africa. He wanted to work with other African leaders and establish the United States of Africa. Gaddafi wanted Africa to have one currency and one passport. He wanted Africa to have one voice. Gaddafi had great visions deeply rooted in Pan-Africanism. Unfortunately, Muammar Gaddafi had his bad side as well. Reputable sources cite that Gaddafi was a corrupt leader. His close family members and friends accumulated wealth from the revenue generated through the sale of Libyan oil. Sources reported that Gaddafi did nothing to stop them. Gaddafi also interfered with affairs of other African countries. His involvement in the conflicts in Egypt and Sudan earned him a significant number of enemies. Moreover, his leadership went against the international human rights. In several instances, officers in his government murdered prisoners and Libyans who fled the country and lived abroad in exile. In addition, sources reported that Gaddafi supported terrorist groups. The international community associated him with the financing of terrorism activities that aimed at nations from the West. Gaddafi's leadership faced opposition from the National Transitional Council, which received support from the international community. Muammar Gaddafi died on 20th October 2011 in Sirte town, his native home area. However, up to date, the circumstances of his death are not clear. Some sources say that he died in a gun battle while some sources claim that a NATO attack that targeted Sirte town ended up killing Muammar Gaddafi. However, even after Gaddafi's death, Libya has been facing massive political instability, with different groups seeking to lead the oil-rich country.